Let's go.
Hi, welcome to the Drunk Daddies podcast. It's starring Vinny and Austin. Welcome to this week's show. We're drinking some Cutwater rum mojitos.
Yeah, Cutwater has been one of my favorites for the longest. They make a really good like classic mojito. But this one that we're drinking is passion fruit guava, which is like a variation.
It's all about, the passion fruit these days. One of my favorite vape carts has a passion fruit flavor to it. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
They're pretty cool. Made with award-winning real spirits, so they don't use cheap spirits, which I don't believe.
Yeah, I don't believe
5.9% alcohol. Notes of tart passion fruit and ripe guava, and layers of tropical flavor to our refreshing mojito featuring Cutwater Bali High white rum. Oh, so Cutwater makes liquor.
Yeah. That's
So
their award-winning
we're using
spirit.
their award-winning spirits.
Yeah. And then it goes on to say, most awarded canned cocktails. Most awarded.
According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy.
We all know that's a
That's a myth.
load of shit, right?
Yeah, I don't believe in that one bit. My mom drank and did drugs while she was pregnant with me, and I turned out fine.
I'm pretty sure I was drunk the entire time I was in the womb.
Yeah, I mean, how else are you going to make it through 9 months?
Yeah, people say fetal alcohol syndrome. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like that's been proven with science.
Yeah, I turned out fine. I have all the telltale signs of fetal alcohol syndrome, but I promise it's not the case.
It's not. We're sporting a new look this podcast. We got a lot of inspiration from Tom Selleck.
Yep, this is Magnum PI Daddies now.
Magnum PI Daddies. Back when men were men and not trans men.
Oh God. I was about to go in about the outfits, but then this just completely changed.
I can't get pregnant.
No, you can't. But it's a confusing topic. Okay.
It's confusing. Anyways, so what were you gonna say about the outfits?
I was gonna say, what would go hard is some chains with these.
Oh, dude, get some. What kind? Like a tasteful chain or like?
Yeah, not like not like a Cuban links or anything like that. Like a fucking.
And then get like a fat watch on the wrist.
I'm already wearing a fucking band on my wrist.
You already got a band on your wrist. Get some ankle bracelets.
That's
Too far?
That's new. Yeah, that's new territory. I feel like.
New territory. Get some sleeves. Get some arm sleeves. Go hard. But yeah, we're searching for our look. We're trying to find who we are as people, as drunk daddies. I might even unbutton one more.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm
do a little more, show a little more chest.
Yeah, that's a little much, dude. I don't know. Let's see. Hold up. They sure don't really do it, so that's good. Looking like Ron Jeremy.
he got hit with sexual assault allegations.
Oh, who saw that coming?
Who knew? Kind of, I don't know how it's just, you work in the porn industry, and I just feel like there's a certain level of sexual assault happening at all times.
Yeah, like how many women are there, realistically, are there 100% with their consent? They're not there because of like being forced into it.
You're
by
just
anybody.
like offshoot, like the scene's ended, somebody slaps your ass. I've been sexually assaulted.
Oh, no.
He's just been clapping my cheeks, but I've been sexually assaulted.
Yeah, I wonder what the allegations are. I bet they were.
Apparently, Cobra Tate had some allegations against him of trafficking women.
Yeah, that's what I read. Or that's what I heard, at least. I didn't read.
Yeah, we can't read.
Yeah, I don't read stuff. What the fuck?
I listen, and then I form my opinion by the one guy I listen to.
I really feel like that's how most people get their news these days, by the way. Like, unironically.
Unironically, it does happen.
But yeah, no, I heard that he was doing, like, he had women that were doing cam models or some shit like that. Was that the case?
He talked about it on his podcast with Tom Segura, where he had his brother motivating these cam models because, women are unmotivated. You tell a man he can make $1,000 an hour, he's going to be like, damn, I can make $24,000 a day. You tell a woman that, she's like, oh, I only have to work 3 hours a week.
Yeah, I remember him saying that.
So, like, basically, I guess I could see where his brother and him are pressuring these women to work nonstop to make as much money as possible.
They're like 50 hours a week is normal here in America.
It really is. So might as well make $50,000 an hour. Speaking of which, did you hear Bad Baby made $54 million on OnlyFans?
What the fuck?
In 1 year.
That's the Cash Me Outside girl,
Cash
right?
Me Outside, yeah. $27 million just in messages.
I mean, there's something just awfully stunning about, like, and wrong about that. Like, she's just turned 18, or how old is she?
She's like, I don't know how old she is, but she probably is very close to 18.
Yeah, I think it's just like the Disney chick. I forget her fucking name. Bella something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
I think it's Bella something. I don't
Did
fucking
she
know.
make an OnlyFans?
She made an OnlyFans when she turned 18, and it, like, broke records. And yeah, there's something just creepy about that, or slightly weird that.
Yeah, it really is, because it's like, imagine, like, knowing, like, I guess talking about Elon Musk's dad who got his stepdaughter pregnant. He raised her. He was attracted to her before she was of legal age.
Most likely.
Most likely.
What else can you deduce from the situation? You know what I mean?
So, like, he waited till she was legal to fuck her. It's just grooming.
It's
So it's like her, like, knowing men wanted to fuck her before she was legal, and her like, oh, I can make shit tons of money off of this.
Yeah, it just reminds me of the Woody Allen thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
He and his wife, I believe it was, I want to say Mia Farrow at the time, adopted a
I did hear about this
young Asian girl.
And then he fucked her or something. He
divorced. I think he ended up marrying her or some shit. Yeah, or like was in a relationship with her for sure.
There's like a senator who like met a girl at 13. He's like 20 something years old, groomed her, and then they're married. He's 43 and she's like 22.
There's a senator. It's Matt Gaetz.
There's a U.S. senator.
Congressman Matt Gaetz.
Probably.
No, I'm kidding.
No. He doesn't like them after they've turned legal.
But who's the senator?
I don't remember the name, but it's wild.
Jesus, I mean,
they've had like 3 kids already.
And this isn't widely talked about? Like,
nothing is gets like, everything is like whatever. These days it's like, it's just wild.
Yeah, but I don't know, like a senator's business dealings is like, people will like freak out if there's like, you know,
like when the Secret Service deleted all their text messages and shit.
Yeah, or like something like that. Exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, are people not holding the senator, whoever the fuck it is, to as high a standard as anybody else? Like, who is this guy?
Matt Gaetz should be in jail, from what I know, and
I don't know anything about that, but
he like had minors traveling with him to other countries and shit.
Yeah, that's all right. You know, it's a youth field trip.
My church group field trip. I'm the youth pastor. Youth pastors are the weirdest fuckers in the world.
They are strange people for sure.
They're very strange. They want to exclusively preach to underage kids.
Yeah, they want to hang around children
all the time.
All the time.
Why is my youth pastor not 17? Can they not spread the gospel?
Probably. I mean, maybe, but I guess
It's because they have OnlyFans now. Can't trust the center.
Yeah, I can't trust these kids these days.
These
That's why
kids these days, it's because they're teabagging in video games.
it's because of TikTok.
Did you hear about the family who's suing TikTok because their child tried the Blackout challenge and died from choking herself to death?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so there's a Blackout challenge going on in TikTok, and the family's suing because of how the challenge targets young children, and they're more likely to try things. So all these kids are choking themselves out, and then a few have died so far.
I mean, I remember when I was younger that being a thing, but it wasn't like it was a viral.
Yeah.
Like, people knew about it.
Well,
people
that's
knew.
the thing. People, that's the argument TikTok's making, is like it's always been a thing.
Yeah, people always knew about, like, hyperventilating and, like, making yourself black out, basically. I remember that being a thing when I was, a teenager, like a younger adolescent or whatever.
I just got mojito in my eye.
Mojito in your eye.
Yeah, burned a little.
Just a little bit?
Not too bad. I'm good now.
It's cleansed.
It's cleansed. It's like taking an eye drop. But yeah, like, oh no, there wasn't too many challenges. I remember smoking Smarties. That became a good
Smoking
big thing.
Smarties. What about the cinnamon challenge?
Oh, I did that.
You
I
did
almost
that?
choked to death.
Yeah. You
On my original YouTube channel, Mega Popeye's Chicken.
That's fucking a amazing name. I
Yeah.
wish you would have blew up on that.
Yeah, that would have been beautiful.
Keemstar reporting on Mega Popeye's Chicken.
Mega Popeye's Chicken. What was I thinking? Why did I make it that? I put like MW2 clips on there that I recorded with my iPod.
Oh my god. Would you have an iPod Nano?
No, I had an iPod Touch that had the camera.
Oh, the good one. I had a Nano at one point. The one with the decent camera for back in 2010 or whatever.
Yeah, it was a sad time. And I would record everything, and I thought it was going to be like the bread eating challenge. Like there was a thing where you couldn't eat like 5 slices of bread within a minute or something because it like
That's so
absorbs your
easy.
saliva.
Nah, dude. I'll fucking down
Break
that
it out
shit.
right now.
I'm drinking. I'm not trying to throw up. Like, in the fuck.
But yeah, crazy shit. How's the week been for you?
It's been good. I mean, we bring up work an awful lot, but I did have an incident.
People love our work stories. Go for it.
I don't even know if this is okay to tell because it's kind of like.
As long as you don't mention names.
We'll cut it out if it's bad. Sergeant Fart shows up,
Okay.
and it's just me and another coworker. It's just the two of us. Sometimes it'd be like that, and he asks to go to the bathroom.
Did he piss all over the floor?
I almost wish that was just the case, right?
Yeah.
He was in the bathroom for 20 plus minutes. There's 2 people in the store.
So, yeah, one's waiting back there.
One's waiting back there, and the other's up front, unable to do anything until the other gets back.
He's legit back there for 20 minutes.
I swear to you.
Do you think he was shooting up?
Dude, maybe. All I know is he reeked of alcohol, and if you drink enough alcohol, you do have some violent shits. I've had them.
20 minutes worth?
I don't know, dude. I seriously, it ruined my fucking day though, and because of just the sheer audacity
Of that man.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into a business, request a bathroom. It's not like it's just there, and then I'm gonna take my time.
More than his time. Like, what the fuck?
Man was watching Drunk Daddies on YouTube on his phone.
Yes, you guys, if you're working, open up the episode of Drunk Daddies while you're shitting. Just watch, like, the full episode, all 1 hour. Go back to work. You got paid for it.
And look at that. You're getting paid to watch Drunk Daddies. We're getting paid to host Drunk Daddies.
It's a win-win.
Maybe it'll be like that at some point, but yes.
Yeah, if these Anchor ads ever come through.
Yeah, right.
They don't like to come through for some reason.
We're a not safe for work podcast, so
yeah, we're being shut down by big corporations.
Well, it's obviously the woke mob.
They're after us.
It's the woke mob, yeah.
It's because we go after people and ostracize people, which is my God-given right.
God bless America.
God bless Xi Jinping.
God bless Xi Jinping, yeah. Fuck, dude, yeah. We may have a shirt coming here soon.
Yeah, I would love to release it if we can figure out how.
Yeah, it'll be soon. It's definitely one of these it's a work in progress kind of thing.
But it's pretty sick shirt.
It's looking hard.
Should we flash a picture?
Yeah, we'll do that in post.
Like a 0.5 second picture to where they have to like really pause
they
if
have
they
to
want
pause
to
it
see
if they want to see it, yeah.
I love one of my favorite YouTubers I watch, he'll like do a 0.5 second thing of text that you have to pause to read, and it's always so funny. Like midway through the fucking episode.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I always love that. I can't think of an example of a YouTuber, but it's very entertaining.
Dank Pods. I'll put the guy I watch out there. His name's Dank Pods. He hasn't done it kind of recently, but his old videos used to. He actually, you know what he does? Back in his old videos, he would just mod like old iPods, like Generation 3 iPods, and put like 2 terabytes of data on them.
That's fucking dope, dude. I always wanted to. You know what? To this day, I would buy one. An iPod Classic.
An iPod Classic, like the OG of OG.
You shuffle it, or like, or you. There's the ring. Yeah.
The spin wheel.
Yeah, I would buy that to this day, just to something that's like durable as fuck. Because you know what I watch on YouTube is they'll do like stress tests on phones and shit like that, and the original iPhone, and by proxy the original iPod Touch. iPod Classic most likely is what they did. The test that they discovered is that older products were actually made much more sturdy and less breakable.
Yeah, I mean back in the 80s and 70s, a lot of that shit still works because they didn't make it to where you had to buy a new one every 2 years. That's like where we're at now is new thumbnail. New technology doesn't last, or why new technology doesn't last, why old technology is the best.
I mean, true as fuck. I saw a clip of on TikTok of an old Whammo toy being used, and it was still like in 2022 they were using it, and it was working just as it intended.
Is that the bop it, twist it?
Whammo made a lot of things. I think the original Frisbee was made by them, if I'm not mistaken. I could be.
They invented the Frisbee?
I think I could be completely pulling that out of my ass.
I think they did invent the Frisbee.
Yeah, they did.
They did. It was a circle.
It was
bright
a circle.
Green. It said Whammo on it.
It was made by Bob Whammo.
And it could take a kid's head off.
Yeah, Bob Whammo was a bodybuilder, and the purpose of the disc was to. He was a bodybuilder / veteran, and the purpose of the disc was to disembody, take off the limbs of adversaries or foes.
We saw that happen today with a very sharp knife.
Yeah, that was insane.
We saw a video of this man just walking up to another guy, slashes at his leg once, and then the guy's leg fell off.
Entire leg comes off.
Just off.
Through the bone.
Through the bone. I was like, that's a sharp knife.
Yeah, I literally was like, how sharp is that knife? And then you pointed down at the description.
It's like, that's a sharp knife.
Yeah.
That messed my head up for a little bit.
Yeah, like so I'm chilling, and like 10 minutes later I look over at you and you're like, yeah, dude, I might throw up.
Dude, you just saw the little spurts just I was like, holy shit.
I look over and I'm like,
up.
Yeah, but the thing is, for me, is like I grew up watching just the most fucked up shit on the internet because I had older brothers who would, I don't know, try to fuck my head up with this stuff.
I remember watching this one video. It's like, this is a weird mushroom, and I clicked on the link, and it's these people in like some Middle East country sawing off the heads of white women from another country.
It was in Morocco. I saw that. Yeah,
dude. And I went and played Red Dead, and I stabbed someone from behind. And the animation itself, I was like, I can't play Red Dead right now.
Oh my god!
Like, it fucked with my head that bad.
Yeah. How long ago was that? Because if it's
years.
But if it's the Morocco incident, I'm thinking of it was like post 2016.
Yeah, definitely after 2016, but it's been like a good bit. It's probably 2018. I saw it 2017.
So yeah, around the time that occurred, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Like, holy shit, that's a wild video.
Yeah, they were some travelers, some hikers or whatever, or what do you call it? Vagabonding or whatever. When you just go around with a backpack and just kind of just roam around a country.
Oh, okay. I thought you were making fun because they're both females.
Oh no, I would have called them, Jezebels or something if I was going for that. Yeah. Yeah, they got what was coming to them. No, I can't even say that.
I mean, I heard Ted Bundy didn't kill all good women. Some of them were bad.
Oh, I thought you were saying he didn't kill all the good women. He killed all good women, but he didn't kill all of the good women.
No. I'm saying, like, not every woman he killed was innocent.
Innocent? Innocent of what? Or guilt? Or so what were these other women guilty of? Just
I
being
don't know,
like,
probably being bitches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they weren't quite innocent. They were just cunts on the weekends.
I mean, honestly, one of his favorite moves was to pull his vehicle over, have somebody stop behind him, and then he would go up to them. He's like, "Hey, my car's broken. Could you help me fix it?" And they'd be like, "Okay." What woman in the 70s knew how to fix a car?
Zero.
Yeah.
What woman today?
What were they doing? What person today? Very little people know how to fix a car. If my truck broke down, I check the oil, I check transmission fluid, and then I'd just be fucked.
Yeah, I'd look around at the tires.
My engine's not working, but
these tires are looking good.
These tires, yes.
Yeah, dude. I'd lift the hood. I'd move a couple things around. I'd unscrew a couple things, screw it back on. And then I'd be like, yep, guess I'm fucked. Calling AAA.
Calling AAA. What a lost art of fixing cars. But I mean, cars are so advanced these days that it's like, what are you going to do to fix them? Back in the day, they had carburetors. So you're like, oh, my carburetor's not working. Let me tighten this a bit.
Yeah, but I don't want to say it's a cop-out, but yes, cars have gotten more advanced, but they're, to this day, still, like, essentially the same thing. Like you said, you check the oil, you check the transmission
Yeah,
fluid.
I mean, like, but if it doesn't matter who you are, if the fucking electronics are fucked.
Oh, yeah, if the computer
done.
fails, yeah, then whatever, yeah.
Like, oh, my transmission's slipping, let me try to get it to work. Oh, it's not going into drive. Okay, let me turn it on and off again. Like, there's only so much you can do these days with a car.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't live during, like, 50s through 80s, so maybe cars were just as annoying back then. Who knows? But they used to have to crank their cars to turn them on. Fucking
that was like, yeah,
boomers.
Yeah, boomers. I wish my boomer grandma was still around so I could ask her if she has any memories of cranking her car up.
Pretty sure they had to do that till like the early 90s.
No, dude, what? The early 90s.
Early 90s. Corollas crank to start.
We have AOL internet. Crank the internet. Crank your computer to start it.
I remember watching Drake and Josh back in the day, and they had like a power outage, but they were trying to watch something on the news, and they had one guy cranking the TV to keep it going. Like,
yeah.
Crank
No,
TV.
that I literally just thought of that today. I went on a camping trip with my dad when I was in Boy Scouts years ago. And
did he molest you?
No, he slept in the car instead of a tent, first off. And he brought with him a fucking crank TV that was battery operated, or what, I guess not battery operated, crank operated. And I remember middle of the night I heard some shit and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I get up and I go to my dad's car and he won't fucking respond. I'm like knocking on the window and he's just like snoring, and like the little TV is playing like TV Land. So it was like I don't know, fucking
like even older than normal.
it was in black and white type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck was on, but anyway, he wouldn't wake up. So I go back to sleep. Next morning, come to find out, a bear had stumbled through our fucking campsite and like ripped a hole in a tent so we were staying in tents that you would set up, but there was also tents that were almost like a wood frame with a tarp over it and that were there permanently.
And
Does
a
that
bear
make
got
sense?
through that.
A bear just took his claw and like ripped it completely open. And
Were you scared?
The next morning I was just like, what the fuck? I mean, I was only like 7 or 8.
He just got killed by a bear while his dad's watching TV Land.
Sleeping through TV Land. It's like,
Sleeping
why the fuck
through.
did you crank that for an hour to just sleep after like 2 minutes?
I wish they had like phone charger bricks now that you could crank.
Oh, I would love that.
To,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
keep
I
your
think there might be ones that you can shake up or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can literally
you just shake it real good.
This will be the thumbnail.
Phone chargers, are they sexual?
Not clickbait.
Clickbait. At least watch through the first 30 seconds, guys. I know if you got this far, you definitely have. But apparently it helps with the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, first 30 seconds. Just click the video, click like,
Subscribe.
comment.
Comment
Maybe.
would be dope.
You know,
We'll
maybe.
respond to your comments. Ask us questions.
Yeah, so I did want to bring up what was it, the teabagging video game incident?
The teabagging. So there was a competition where this guy was hosting. Yeah, this group was hosting competition. I forget which game it was, but this one of the teams, a player on that team teabagged another player on that team, and his team got permabanned from all further events.
Yeah, that's insanity to me.
It really insanity was when they first started saying that teabagging sexual assault on a video game. Like, holy shit, like that's a reach. And then now, because the woke crowd is
The
so
woke mob is after us.
into like anything as far extreme as you can get with something, that these competitions are like, oh, if we see teabagging, we have to ban them. Apparently he thought he teabagged someone else, so he's like, that's not going to be tolerated. Your entire group is banned forever. And then people are pointing out, no, he teabagged his own teammate. He's like, well, it doesn't matter. It's toxic. Toxicity does not belong in video games.
Yeah, it has no place in our community.
What? All I remember is how toxic video games are.
Yeah, all I remember is Call of Duty lobbies where I was just getting shitted on and called names.
Yeah. It's really wild where what the world has come to.
But the worst part is, like, I have fond memories of that. Like, I'm not scarred by that.
I'm not scarred. I mean, I got a little heated when people teabagged me, but it's like
that kill cam was hurtful.
hurtful. It ruined my life. I'm gonna kill myself now. Oh my god. What is wrong? It's like women need to stay out of video games. I am almost 100% certain it was a woman who started that complaint. I got teabagged. I got sexually assaulted in a video game.
Yeah, or like, yeah, it's got to be. I mean, look at Gamer. Do you remember Gamergate, where it was?
No.
It was like, I don't remember Gamergate, but it was all spurred by a woman being upset about the inclusion of women, I think, as developers in video games.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, even if women are developers because they get pissed off about the video games don't represent real women, the women designing the video games are going to be forced to design sexually attractive women,
Yeah,
regardless
big
of
boobies.
who's making it.
Yeah, big boobies.
Because that's what sells.
Yep.
It's like if I turn on the TV, I'm not trying to see somebody that's fat.
Jordan Peterson moment.
Is it? But yeah, like seriously, I'm watching TV to look at hot people. It doesn't matter if they're male or female. Just stop disgusting me.
You've been on a real tirade against the fats lately, huh?
Yeah, they've been disgusting me a lot lately. I see them walk into work, and I'm just like, go die somewhere else.
Go die slowly somewhere else.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's like, it's one thing if it's a thyroid issue or something, but like, Jesus Christ, why can't you keep your weight under control? You just consume food like crazy. Do coke. I'd rather you be on cocaine.
I'm putting on a little bit of a belly.
Yeah,
here.
and you're about to get kicked off of Drunk Daddies.
You're about to replace me.
Replace you with a nice skinny person. No more fatties. Stop being fat.
It's tough, dude. You know, once you start going down that alley where, you know,
Well, this gets me with everything.
You what?
It's like, once you go down that alley, once you are depressed, once you are this, oh, pity me, instead of trying to do something to change your life, you just want people to pity you. It's like, do something about it. Get help. Yeah. It's not easy to get help, but fucking get help. I don't want to hear you bitch about your life 24/7 or about your weight and you're doing nothing to like fix it.
Looking at you, Boogie.
Looking at our audience.
all 50 of them.
All 50 of the people watch. This is the most based podcast, so we're not silencing for anyone.
Yeah, especially the fats. The fats, you know, it's crazy. It's great, actually. The fats you can still kind of go after a little bit, just a little bit, without getting canceled. You know what I mean?
It's okay. We've been canceled already.
Yeah. I mean, we've been canceled, what,
10 times.
3 times at least?
Yeah. So it's like, it's okay. We don't like fat people. We don't like people from Spain. We don't. God
damn it, you Portuguese. Yeah, you Portuguese bastard.
My Portuguese bastard's coming out. Speaking of which, karaoke last Monday was a wild ride. Apparently, I was just not in the mood for nothing. I don't know, man. This guy goes up to sing.
Yeah, so is that before the release of the last episode?
No.
It had to have been.
This episode, it's going to be before the release of this one, but not the last one. No, you're right. No, we didn't release an episode this Tuesday. We skipped a week.
We didn't skip a week.
Yeah, we did. We didn't release this Tuesday. We recorded late last thing, put it out ASAP. It's been 7 days since we released one.
You're right.
Yeah. We took a week break.
Sorry, guys. You know, so this can happen.
Sometimes. Yeah, go ahead.
This just can happen. I mean, scheduling conflicts. Drunk Daddies should be number one. I mean, guys, we can make Drunk Daddies our priority if it just pays a little, okay? That's it.
If it was paying the bills, you know.
There would be no excuse but to just fucking do Drunk Daddies.
Non-stop. We'd release like 2 to 3 clips a day. Live streams.
Vlogging.
We'd move in together.
Yeah.
It'd just work out. But because our fan base... I'm just kidding. You guys are great.
Yeah, you guys are great.
So karaoke. Had a few beers, go up, sing a song. This one guy went up to sing a song, and then I think he goes up again, and I just start screaming pussy at him.
Yeah, why would you do that? Do you want to preface what, if anything else occurred before
that? I
really
wish I remembered, but no one in my friend group remembers, and I was just screaming pussy and booing him as he went on stage.
But were you serious earlier when you said you were only 2 drinks in?
I chugged like 2 High Lives in like 30 minutes.
2 High Lives, okay.
So I was.
So that's more like a 4-pack of like.
I was buzzing hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then yeah, and he even was like, I don't know why I'm getting such heat from the guy in the tie-dye on the stage. But I did go on karaoke stage and I was like, please follow the podcast drunk_daddies on YouTube, Spotify, Tinder, and Bumble. No one laughed.
Nobody laughed.
Nobody laughed. No one was paying attention. It's because I'm white.
Yeah, if you're up there and you told them you're Portuguese.
Yeah, it would have been a different story.
They would have started cheering, broke out into applause.
Cheering. My people have been oppressed ever since we started the slave trade.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, I mean, let's get into
This is the new Vinny. The new drunk daddies is out.
The rich history of the Portuguese.
We're, cool seafaring people who took advantage of a situation to make a lot of money.
Subjugates to the Ottoman Empire for many years.
Yeah, they forced us. We didn't want to.
Of course, yeah.
They forced us to sell slaves.
Yeah, that was all them.
It always is, isn't it? Yeah, it's been a wild ride. As a Portuguese person,
I still want to know what.
I do too want to know what triggered that.
Yeah, what was it, dude?
Apparently, it's because I hit on a girl and she deflected.
Yeah, but come on.
I don't think it was that, to be honest.
Yeah, a girl, doesn't, because of the implication.
Because of the implication. I look like a goddamn frog right now.
You look like a frog.
I look like a frog.
Dude, if a girl turns me down, I don't.
Well, I mean,
I don't.
You don't start trying to fight people. I guess I want to fight someone.
Yeah, I don't.
I've been wanting to fight someone for a while. Yeah, when we get popular enough, we'll do a Drunk Daddies live show where Austin and I fight.
Yeah, we'll do a boxing match.
We'll do a boxing match.
It won't be bare knuckles. I'm not trying to get my nose broke. I mean, you can still break my nose with fucking gloves, but yeah.
Just a little bit more padding.
But yeah, no. That reminds me of a time when I got mad. I was really mad, and
yeah. How mad?
So what happened was, okay, I'll break it down real quick. My brother and I go to Orlando to hang out with a friend of ours from. I used to live in Orlando years and years ago, and we go there to hang out with a friend of ours, and it starts to get late, and I'm like, hey, to my brother, hey, when are we gonna go back home? And he goes, oh no, we're staying the night. And I go, no, we're not. You didn't tell me that. And he starts he's like, no, this is the room you're staying in. Like, he shows me the guest bedroom and shit, and I'm like, dude, it's not happening. You're taking me home. He gets me home, so we argue for literally hour and a half or so. Like, dude, I'm not staying somewhere when I didn't bring clothes. I didn't bring my toothbrush. I didn't plan on it. Like, I had no idea that I was staying there. It's not fucking happening. So he takes me home. I don't get home till like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So at the time, I was moderator of a forums of a website for Odd Future. I don't know, maybe 500 daily visitors or whatever, and I got home and I was pissed. This is what reminded me of it. I was pissed, so I went home and I made myself an admin of the website for mod. Didn't know I could do that. Downgraded everybody else's privileges, and then just started wreaking havoc on the website. And like, I went into the internal code and just started deleting large chunks of it. And like, the website to this day, you can't create a new account. You can't. The website's dead. Like, the website was on. It was on death's door, and I kicked it. I Sparta kicked it in the back.
Were you making any money off of this website?
No, I was a free mod, so there's no incentive.
So you're just heated, and you're like, fuck it.
Yeah. I was just like, fuck this website. The guy who trusted me enough to make me a mod, I didn't even fucking like anyway. I was just like a little shit, to be honest.
How did you come into this?
I was just active. I was active on the website.
He was like, oh, do you want to be a mod?
Well, I think the community sort of supported me in my me trying to become, me saying like, hey, make me a mod.
And then you let them down.
And then I completely fucked him over. That
And
was
then
the whole
you
point.
fucked everyone over.
That was the whole point. Yeah.
Was that your end game from the beginning, or?
I think so. I honestly, from the beginning, yeah, I think so. I didn't think that I would fuck up the website beyond like use, but I wasn't in it for good reasons.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I've never been like an admin of anything really until recently with the Drunk Daddy stuff. Speaking of websites, there was a major fucking crypto bank that decided when the crypto started crashing to withhold all people's funds, so no one was able to transfer them out. You could put money in, but you couldn't take any money out. And then they're like, everything's fine, don't worry, we're just trying to figure everything out, don't worry, everything's fine. And then they filed for bankruptcy. So a bunch of people are about to lose a bunch of money. So if you had your life savings in that shit, you're done.
Yeah, imagine you're a fucking crypto bro and you think that you've got your retirement fund saved in this fucking website.
You're like, I already invested in crypto, bro. My retirement fund's booming, and then the crypto crash happens, and then you're like, can I pull out? And then they're like, nah,
ain't happening.
And then you lose all your fucking money. It's like the Great Depression when everyone tried to pull money from banks, and they're like, nope, you can't do that.
Nowadays, there's no need to do that, I guess, because debit cards and shit. Like, why would anybody, like, remove all their money from the bank?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to freeze a bank either. I mean, but they had checks back then. You could have wrote checks.
I don't know what the fuck the reason was to remove all your money from the bank.
They just didn't believe in banks. Everything was crashing. The stock market crashed horribly. Everything did.
That makes sense, I guess. Like, you're just like, fuck it. I'll put this shit in a safe and protect it better than the federal government can if, God forbid, the bank goes under.
That was pre-federal government insurance. That's why the FDIC started.
FDIC, yep.
Speaking of things that lose money, the WNBA.
Yeah, I saw a really good post from it was a post, but I don't know where they chopped it from. It was Bill Burr, something that he said about
one of his stand-ups.
Was it? Yeah, what he said about the WNBA?
Yeah, I mean, basically, all the women who complain about WNBA players not making enough to where they have to work in Russia don't watch the WNBA.
Exactly.
The majority of people watch the WNBA are males, and they don't get nearly as big of an audience, and they don't make any money, and yet they expect to get paid the same as the the NBA, who makes all the money, so they can even afford to have a WNBA.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
No, it's wild.
And that's what he said, is like, if the feminists really gave a shit about females and sports, they would be the biggest WNBA fans.
Yeah. And
they'd be out there at every fucking game.
I watched this one guy break down the female soccer team, and it's like why male American soccer players get paid more is because the females have maternity leave, they have health care, they have all these other things guaranteed in their contract, while the males, all they do is make money. They don't have any paternity leave, they don't get any medical benefits from it. All they do is make money off the top. That's it. That's all they make.
Well, even then, I mean,
and people watch the male soccer team more than the female one.
That's what I was going to say. Yes, is even if you could explain it away with some sort of benefits to explain that what's the word I'm looking for?
The pay gap?
That gap. Yeah, to explain that gap.
But even though the female team wins more championships, they do better in everything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nobody's
watching.
People watch it.
Yeah,
people just don't watch female sports for some reason.
That's what Bill Burr said. Name the WNBA teams.
Name 5 WNBA teams.
Name them.
5 WNBA players. I can't name one.
Name your most closest local WNBA team. So ours would be Orlando. I don't fucking know.
No one knows. It's just like people want to stir shit up. for no reason. They just hating because they ain't us.
It's just
They hating because they ain't us.
because they anus.
Yeah, I'm stealing from the Interview movie with Seth Rogen and James Franco, who James Franco has also been canceled.
I forget why he was canceled. What happened
Sexual
with him?
assault allegations.
Jesus, it's like nobody's safe. I mean, sorry, not that nobody's safe, but everybody's guilty of this. I mean, it's a little crazy.
It happens, I guess.
I mean, he's James Franco. He's probably got that philosophy of when you're a star, you can fucking
you can do whatever you want. He's like,
Grab him by the
women are
pussy.
begging for me all the time. Why would I even question it? Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been Drunk Daddies. We're cutting it a little short this week. It's late.
Remember to like, subscribe, and follow on all the appropriate channels. Be on the lookout for a merch drop.
Merch drop coming, yes.
Coming. Like Daddies.
Anyway, yes. Like, subscribe, comment.
We need a motto. What's the Drunk Daddies motto?
Drunk Daddy's motto? I don't fucking know, dude. How you gonna put me on the spot? Yeah, you ain't got nothing.
Always, if you ain't drinking, you're stinking. I don't know.
I don't know.
And
dude.
remember, drink with us.
Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, try to keep pace.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Honestly, though, if you're watching this sober, I mean, rip.
Rip. All right, guys. We love you. We hope you have a great night. Stay drunk.
Peace.
Peace.